What's a game that you can't play with your friends? I say it's not worth much. That's why I'm bringing you the top 10 multiplayer games that you can play with your gaming buddies and have a blast. Let's begin. In PUBG, you can choose to enter the match solo, duo, or with a small team of up to 4 people. You'll find a lot of people saying that it is a really good shooter, the best mobile game ever. It is because PUBG delivers an immersive battle royale experience with realistic graphics, diverse maps, and intense gameplay. It's an amazingly competitive game, however, the game does require a high-tech phone for better FPS and graphics. I've been playing since 2018, I've had so many great memories with this game, and I've met so many good people. Then again, it's just a little disappointing that you can't find players on the OG ranked maps anymore because of some event that changes the gameplay entirely. Unlike other battle royale games, Free Fire runs smoothly on low-end devices with no lag and consistent frame rates. This is what made it accessible to a wide audience. Featuring up to 50 players per match, Free Fire offers you exciting solo, duo, and squad modes with voice chat, team coordination, and customizable controls. In duo and squad mode, you can team up with a single player for a duo or join a full squad. The game also shows your Facebook friends along with their online status, giving you the option to invite more friends to join the game. You also get daily incentives, events, and a fair anti-hack system. Despite a few bugs, I'd say Free Fire is a good choice for fun, competitive play with friends. Clash Royale is a multiplayer game similar to Clash of Clans. In COC, we launch the actual troops, but in Clash Royale, we will be having cards with similar characters. In order to fully enjoy the multiplayer in it, you need to connect to Facebook or Game Center so that you can have friendly battles with your friends. The main reason I think Clash Royale is worth checking out is because it has really satisfying and exciting gameplay. This is something you see in popular strategy games like StarCraft, Company of Heroes, and Command & Conquer. Personalization is another part of the game that I appreciate. Being able to feel like you're able to succeed or contribute on your own terms makes it a whole lot better. I don't think Call of Duty needs a proper intro. Most of us have played it already, or at least heard of friends who obsess over it. However, let me tell the newbies and those who haven't tried it yet. In Call of Duty's Battle Royale mode, the map is packed with diverse environments. Think terrains, icebergs, snowy landscapes, forests, deserts, mountains, and more. You can even hop into helicopters, tanks, and armed vehicles to get around. PUBG doesn't quite offer the same variety. Plus, in COD BR, every player chooses a class at the start of the game, and that class stays with them throughout. You can customize your weapons when you get airdrops. Guns can be personalized to suit your playstyle, and if your vest gets damaged, you can repair it using armor plates. Imagine all these features in one battle royale mode. I think multiplayer mode is the biggest hit for COD Mobile. Imagine you and 4 buddies going head-to-head against another group of 5 players. This is basically League of Legends Wild Rift. One good thing is that the game begins by confirming whether or not you have played League PC before. And whether this is your first time playing League or not, the tutorial will give you a good sense of how the game works and the appeal of skill shots and auto attacks. I'd say the feel of using skills in the game is too similar to the PC version. The only difference? 2 sticks mechanic, but that's all. The original League of Legends required a mouse and a keyboard. In Wild Rift, however, everything is controlled by touchscreens. Currently, there is no option to play using a wireless controller. Bloodstrike Mobile is a fast-paced multiplayer FPS game designed for mobile devices. There's a lot to it, and the devs are constantly updating it. You and your folks got a wide range of weaponry, personalities, and cosmetics, multiple modes, balanced operators, weapons upgrades through grinding, and so on. I think here's a good explanation for the high rating of Bloodstrike. Currently, they are listening to the player base. The game offers you good playability and attractive graphics. Some of my favorite features are the camera shake when running and the genuine recoil. The nice thing is that it requires extremely less storage space when compared to other FPS games. It also operates smoothly on most smartphones, and I really consider this a win-win. Brawl Stars is a multiplayer game in which you can join up for 3 versus 3 combat in a variety of game types, such as Gem Grab, Bounty, Heist, Brawl Ball, and the All-Out Showdown. In this game, you use resources to upgrade your characters, often known as brawlers. Yes, exactly as in Clash of Clans and Clash Royale, you get trophies for winning battles. They are counted individually for each brawler, which impacts your matchmaking, but they also add up to a total trophy count, which accomplishes little more than awarding you incentives in the Trophy Road. Finally, there is a Brawl Pass available every 2 months that provides extra benefits to those who purchase the premium edition for approximately $10 in gems, a virtual currency. However, because all players receive a free $5 worth of gems each season, if you save your gems, you can get the premium pass for free every other season without spending a thing. I've been playing that way, TBH. The fun I've had slaying, lying, and investigating my way through Among Us's fascinating sci-fi universe has made me question why it took so long for this type of game to take off. The notion of Among Us is basic enough that almost anyone can pick it up quickly. 8 crew members run around a cramped cartoon spaceship, completing simple minigames and filling up a shared progress bar. But among them are 2 covert imposters who intend to secretly murder everyone until they equal or outnumber the crew and declare triumph. But like so many brilliant multiplayer games, it's difficult to perfect because the goal is to fool actual people rather than an AI. You can't even rely on the same achieving techniques too often or your opponents will figure it out. So you have to switch things up and maybe even act illogically to keep them guessing. Grab your friends ASAP and start hunting the imposter, won't you? Fans of Wipeout or Takeshi's Castle will be familiar with the notion of Fall Guys. You have to guide your very own customized jelly bean avatar through up to 5 rounds of inflatable carnage, and you'll have a shot at taking home the crown. Each match is framed as an episode and lasts around 15 minutes at most, which further drives home that TV show feel. The controls are straightforward, with running, jumping, diving, and grabbing serving as your only tools for navigating obstacle courses, avoiding attackers, or clinging on for dear life in more survival-oriented games that threaten to drown you into slimy depths. If you are eliminated, you can choose to watch the remaining contestants compete for the championship while the musical equivalent of glycerin is poured into your ears. I recently wanted to move to AOV because some of my friends decided to try it out. What I knew before was that Arena of Valor is one of the longest standing games currently available for mobile. Its main game mode features 2 teams, each consisting of 5 players fighting on a battlefield. Each of the teams has its own base, and the goal is to destroy the enemy's core. You can quickly adjust when needed, builds are easy to customize, and you can spend time moving and fixing. I found it interesting that heroes in AOV require much more skill to play. Very few heroes have auto-targeting attacks. If you are good enough, you can pretty much dodge all attacks in most of the duels. So if you're seeking some challenge, don't miss AOV. If you ask me, Fortnite is a multiplayer game where all the game modes are fun. Creative is fun, Battle Royale has one of the best maps and loot pools so far, Lego Fortnite, Fortnite Festival, and Rocket Racing are the best ones I've had in game modes in such a long time. They're actually listening to feedback as well and responding with changes fast, everyone loves. The collabs and skins have also been great with a lot more on the way. I was surprised when I saw even the free skins are good and we're getting about 10 of them. Battle Pass is also great as well. They have added a no build mode, reducing the barrier to entry at a great level. The guns feel good to use, the vehicles are responsive and feel just right to me. Well, that was my quick review of the 11 best games you can always enjoy with your buddies. See you in the next video.